and delivered to the slaughter. Okay? All right? Remember, death, destruction, and bloodshed, this whole earth. Okay? And by grace is the only way you're going to get delivered from it. That's by right. Grace of a Mashiach Yahushua. All right? That's the only way. Okay? And the third verse, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. All right? And the mountains shall be melted with their blood. Again, Revelation teaches the horse up to the horse's brow. Okay? So you can remember, we go back to the second seal, and then go back to Joel. All the nation's armies are going to be there, and Yahushua destroyed them. You know how much blood that's going to be? Blood is going to be flowing like a river. See, nobody has seen nothing like that, right? Okay? And then, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Okay? So just like you ever see a mushroom cloud of a nuclear bomb?
Yes, God.
Okay? You got to remember, the Most High got his own type nuclear bomb, his own type fire and brimstone, which are the meteorites and asteroids.
That's right.
They're coming too.
They coming too.
They're coming too. Read Revelation 8th chapter. They're coming too. Okay? Because if you think if they can create a nuclear bomb, well, their nuclear bombs ain't greater than what the Most High has.
That's right.
All right? So when the Most High brings his meteorites and his fire and brimstone from the heavens, it's going to be like what? It's going to be like the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together like a mushroom cloud, like a nuclear bomb just went off. Rolled together like a scroll. And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, as a falling fig from the tree. See? All the host of all these armies that come up to try to fight against Yahushua and the Most High. That's how it's going to happen, right? Then it says, the 5th verse, for my sword. See, the Most High sword is what? See, the Most High sword can be an asteroid or fire from heaven. It can be whatever the Most High wants to be. An earthquake, whatever. Understand? It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. So in other words, the Most High is getting it prepared. Yeah. It's like you put your sword in, you just dip it in something just to get it prepared. You know what I'm saying? To sharpen it up. It's being bathed now. Understand? So the Most High is bathing it now. He's getting it prepared. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is a Greek word for Edom. Who are the Edomites? Okay. White folk, right?
So-called.
They're the Edomites. Okay. Edom means red. Edomi. Okay, it means red, right? The Greek word that means red. Idumea. Edom means red. They're the red people. Why? Because Esau came out red and hairy.
Right.
Remember? Esau came out red and hairy. All right? So he's the red people. So that's why he was called Edom. Esau, meaning he has no pigmentation. That's Esau means he's wasted away, no pigment.
Right.
See? So, okay, so the Most High's sword shall come down upon Edom, shall come down upon Idumea. How about that? He's Most High specific.
That's right.
He's choosing us. Before he said all nations, and now he's saying, I'm being specific now.
That's right.
See? He's only choosing one nation here. All nations and then one nation. How about that?
Especially you.
Especially you, right. How about that? And upon the people of my curse. How about that?
That's right.
The Most High has a specific people he cursed.
That's right.
In this earth. And only the Most High can take him out. This is what the Most High is saying. He can only take him out. That's why the curse that was put on Cain had a curse of leprosy put on him. That's their so-called white skin.
Right.
The leprosy was put on Cain. That's why the Most High said, anybody that take vengeance on Cain shall get sevenfold vengeance on them. Because why? Cain had a purpose in the earth. The children of Cain, which is what you see now.
Right. It's not his time.
It wasn't his time to go.
Gotcha.
He had a certain purpose.
Come on.
Because anybody with leprosy during that time, in ancient time,
They
would be chased down, and because they had a curse on them.
Right.
So everybody, oh no, he got a curse on them. Get them out of here.
Right.
Shut them up somewhere. Put them in a cave somewhere. We don't want to see that.
Right.
That's why where did so-called cave people come from, or the Caucasians come from?
Caucasus Mountains.
The Caucasus Mountains.
That's right.
Because why? They had what? The curse of the Most High upon them.
That's right.
Which is the lack of pigmentation.
God.
Understand? They came out of the caves because nobody want to see that. But here now, we run around now trying to look like that. you trying to get the curse on you now. And some of our people actually do it. They bleach their skin. Right. But the Most High says the people of it's a curse to have leprosy. Mm-hmm. It's a curse to have that type of skin. Okay, so it's a blessing to be like Jacob, dark skin,
that's right.
Woolly hair. That's a blessing. All right, and that's a beautiful type skin texture. Understand?
That's right.
All right, dark, because Yahushua was dark. All right.
Yes, he was.
Yahushua was not a light-skinned brother. He was a dark skin. Understand? Dark chocolate. You know what I'm saying? That's it. All right. And they said, no beauty should you desire of Yahushua. There's no beauty of him. So where all people think Yahushua look all cute and all that, he wasn't cute. You know what I'm saying? He was an austere man. Austere man. All right. So again, Idumi is a Greek word that means Edom, meaning red. Upon the people of my curse to judgment. So the Most High is specific here. All right. He started out with all nations. He's going to judge them. Okay. Read from Isaiah 34:1, all nations. Then as you're going down, now he's specific in Isaiah 34:5. See, why is that? Okay. Because the Most High is showing you, now I'm going to bring my judgment upon the ones who I'm coming to destroy. Okay, that's you, Idumea. That's you, Edom. Okay. Then it says, the 6th verse, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. Say, how about that? Blood is coming. Remember, related back to the second seal, right? To take peace from the earth. Blood. He's red, the red horse. Blood's going to fill up this place, man. It is made fat with the fatness and with the blood of lambs and goats. How about that? So that means the Most High going to do a lot of killing. Yahweh going to do a lot of killing, right? With the fat of kidneys of rams. For Yahweh had a sacrifice in Basra. Wait a minute. Where's Basra? In the land of Mount Seir.
Okay.
Who dwelt in Mount Seir? Edom. Who are they today? The Edomites, Caucasians.
That's right.
They dwelt in Mount Seir. Understand? So the Most High said, I'm going to Mount Seir to kill people. To Basra. Basra was one of the main cities in Mount Seir.
Okay,
Okay? So understand that. He's being specific here. You can't get around that. You cannot get around that. That's coming. Okay? And because they populate the earth, that means wherever they're at.
That's right.
Okay, that means now wherever they're at now. All right? Okay, a sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Understand? So wherever they're at now. So he's coming for them. All right? 7th verse, and the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls. And unicorn meaning people of power.
Okay.
And Most I said they're going to come down with them too. So whoever you got in power, they coming down too. Okay, that's what the Most High is saying. Shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, meaning the ones who are in power.
That's right.
Right, they coming down, and their land shall be soaked with blood. So right now they run America. That's the land they run. They run Europe. That's the land they run. Britain. Wherever they at, they going to come down with blood. Understand? Okay, and their dust made fat with fatness. Understand? For it is the day of what? Of the Lord's vengeance. The day of Yahweh's vengeance. How about that? Okay. The day of Yahweh's vengeance. Okay. And the year of recompenses. So there's a year for it. See?
That's right.
There's a year for it. There's a time. There's a time for it.
Right.
That's why the scripture says in Ecclesiastes, there's a time to hate, there's a time of love, and a time to hate, there's a time of peace, and a time of what?
War.
Of war.
Con.
It's a time of war. Okay? Okay, it's a time of war. And they're going, the live stream went out. Okay, the time of war. Okay, but we're almost finished. Okay, so vengeance. Okay, year of Mosiah's recompense for the controversy of Zion. See?
Con.
And the controversy of Zion meaning what? Who the 12 tribes are, who the Israelites are, and everything for that controversy.
Con.
Okay? Controversy of Zion. Okay?
It's all about the Israelites.
It's all about the Israelites.
That's right.
It's all about the Israelites. Okay?
The whole book is.
The whole book is, right.
And the church don't even talk about the Israelites.
Don't even talk about it.
Jeez.
About that.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Right.
God.
So, I don't have to go anymore because my live stream went out. But nevertheless, so when you're talking about the second seal, that's what it represents. The Mosiah. So you put all those scriptures together, that's what it represents. Beautiful. I could go to one more scripture in Isaiah 63, just to show you.
Bring it out.
Yeah. 63:1. Remember it talked about Basra?
Yes.
Okay. It talked about Basra.
Woo.
Yeah.
That's fire right there. God.
Yeah. 63:1 it says, "Who is this that cometh from Edom?" Okay.
God.
"With dyed garments from Basra." Who is this? Okay. "This that is glorious in his apparel." Okay. "Travailing in the greatness of his strength. I that speak righteousness, mighty to save."
That's right.
So now we get an idea who he's talking about. Talking about Hamashiach Yahushua. "Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?"
Ooh.
See?
What happened?
Right.
Why you red?
Okay, red in thine apparel. Right. Okay, how about that? Meaning something made it. Yahushua is coming in white.
Yeah.
All right, he's coming in white garments, coming in white.
Glorious was a glorious apparel.
Yeah, glorious
But
apparel.
it's got red on it.
How all of a sudden did it get red? Right. So that
Right.
means there's going to be a lot of killing. Okay. "Red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine fat." So that means it was stained.
That's right.
Okay. From a lot of killing. So you link this up with Isaiah 34, you see the idea of what's happening here.
Yes.
"I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment." See? How about that? So Yahushua is gonna he's coming to destroy, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments.
What he said in verse 4.
Yeah. Understand? So that means as you killing, right? As you killing. Okay. Hold on a minute. Yeah. So as you killing, that means your garment is getting sprayed with blood because you're doing so much killing.
That's right.
So that's why his whole garment is going to be stained, right? So "Sprinkle upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart." That means in his heart, meaning your heart is your mind. So you can only you think with your mind, not your heart.
Right.
So that means Yahushua is very emotional about this thing. Meaning in his mind can only think about vengeance.
Yep.
That's the only thing he can do. Vengeance. That's the only thing he can think about. He's coming back for vengeance. That's the only thing he can think about now.
Vengeance at that
is
point.
Vengeance, right? Understand?
God.
So when he says it's in my heart, means he's really serious.
Right.
That's what it means. He's serious about it. "And the year of my redeemed is come." See? So there's a set time for it. Just like we read in Isaiah 34, there's a set time for it.
God.
The year of his redeemed. So that's why the scripture says we have to go through the straight gate.
Right.
See,
enter through the
you have to go through this tribulation period. You have to go through it.
Right.
And so he that endureth to the end, the same shall be delivered and redeemed. You have to go through it. And if you're not willing to go through it, well, then you're going to be one of the ones that are going to be, put to death out there. And you just come back in the regeneration or the reincarnation, whatever, just come back.
Right.
But, there's going to be a remnant of us that's going to have faith enough to go through it.
To go through the straight.
And, go through the straight gate. All right?
Mm.
So if you can get that understanding, so when you go back to Revelation 6, and this is what the red horse is all about, okay?
God.
Revelation 6:3, I'll just read it one more time. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. And there went out another horse that was red. So now, get some understanding with that, with all the scriptures, and you can see that red represents, like bloodshed, or you understand, or this particular individual on this horse is going to be able to kill and shed blood, and that's why it's red. Mm. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. See, so we read all those scriptures concerning Yahushua taking peace. So he's going to give this horse, and this rider on this horse, the authority to take peace from the earth.
Come on.
All right. And that they should kill one another, see? Mm-hmm. And when we read in Matthew 24, nation shall rise up against nation. They're going to kill one another. Kingdom against kingdom, right?
All
right. And remember, even as we, if you read on in Matthew 24, it says something more. It said individually, people are going to be doing what? It said the love of many shall what? Wax cold. See? The love of many shall wax cold. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It says...
Verse 12?
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Right. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Mm-hmm. Okay? And so that means it's going to be a lot of what? There are going to be a lot of people that are going to be offended.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, of the word of Yahushua. And so there's going to be a lot of people killing one another. Okay? And it tells you that when you read the Apocrypha too. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a lot of people killing one another. They're going to be going into, one man should go into another city, all right? Mm-hmm. And one people shall go into a city of another people, and then, try to hurt those people or kill those people, and so on and so forth.
Exactly. Salakia. This is like the time to separate the men from the boys.
Yeah, there you go.
Is coming up right now.
There you go.
Because everybody tough, but until you take that chip, or that vaccine, we're gonna see how tough you are, because there's consequences that comes with taking that or without taking.
There you go. That's it.
So
that's it.
This is the time we're in right now.
Yeah, this is why Yahushua told Job. He says, "Stand up and gird thy loins like a man."
Yeah.
He said, "Now is that time. You got to be a man, or what? If you're not going to be that, then you're going to fall by the wayside.
That's right.
Right. All right. And so, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill, one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. So, all right. So that's basically what you will find that's coming when this second seal is broken. All right. And Yahushua is the only one that prevailed to break the seals. So that's what's going to come in that second seal. And so that's pretty much what you're going to find in the second seal. But it's going to be on that next level.
Right.
Understand? What you see now, you can say, there's death, destruction, and bloodshed, but not on the level that this is going to be on when the seal is broken. All right.
It's like Yahweh is like warming us up, getting us ready for it with this COVID thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
People without jobs, and
exactly,
stuff like that.
Getting you prepared for it, right?
If you can't handle it now,
right?
You're not
guys. There's 40 million, damn near 40 million people unemployed. Do you think they're gonna get their jobs back? No, it's not gonna happen, bro.
Wow,
it's not gonna happen. Yeah, you got maybe a few, but it's not not 40 million people.
Not like that.
Not
exactly.
like that.
Because they ain't gonna have the space. Everything's spread out now. We're not going to need that many people.
You're not going to need that many people now. Right. And some of them are going to bankrupt. Some of these companies are going to bankruptcy. They're not going to hire all these people no more. It's over.
The beginning of sorrows.
It's the beginning of sorrow. There you go.
There it is.
It's the beginning of sorrows. Okay. Shalom.